the hard work and dedication of many individuals and teams within and outside of the ministry. First and foremost, I would like to highlight the exceptional efforts of our tracer study focal person, from the development of the terms of reference, from the consultant to the coordination of the entire study process. Their commitment has been unwavering. Their meticulous oversight has ensured that we have reached this validation stage successfully. I want to acknowledge the tireless work of our ministry's technical working group. They have diligently reviewed every step of the study process, providing critical feedback and ensuring that the study aligns with our strategic objectives. Despite encountering several challenges along the way, their dedication to achieving final clearance at each stage has been instrumental in bringing us to today's validation workshop. Furthermore, we extend our gratitude to the Central Project Coordination Unit. Their support and collaboration has been essential in navigating the complexities of this study, and we appreciate their efforts in ensuring its success. To the Africa Labour Group consultant firm, congratulations once again for winning the contract and for a job well done. To the entire team involved in this study, thank you for your hard work and your perseverance. Your contributions have been vital in making this study a success, and we look forward to the insights and recommendations that will guide our future TVET initiatives. I would also like to welcome all the stakeholders participating in today's workshop. Your presence and your input are crucial as we validate the findings and chart the way forward for TVET in the Gambia. As we proceed, I expect that all of you will ensure that the findings of this study contribute to the transformation of our TVET study, making it more responsive to the needs of our citizens and the demands of our economy. We aim for skilled workforce, driving social, and achieving our national development goals. On that note, I close the welcome remarks, and I call on the project manager of the Central Project Coordination Unit, Madam Antatal, to please come and take the floor and give us a few words.
Thank you very much, Piers. Good morning, everyone. My name is Antatal. I am the project coordinator at the Ministry of Finance Project Coordinating Unit. Good morning, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Honorable Professor Pel Gomez, Permanent Secretary MoHERST, Jana Vijay, distinguished guests, esteemed representatives of MoHERST, partners from ALG, ladies and gentlemen. It is both a privilege and an honor to stand here before you today on behalf of the Central Project Coordinating Unit at the Ministry of Finance as we engage in the validation of the Gambia TVET Graduate Tracer Study. This gathering represents a critical juncture in our ongoing pursuit of evidence-based policy making and strategic reforms in the technical and vocational education and training. It is through a rigorous inquiry of empirical assessment that we can refine our educational frameworks to meet the dynamic demands of our evolving labor market. The Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs, through the CPCU, is profoundly gratitude to have facilitated this crucial study made possible through the generous support of the World Bank via the RISE project, with the intention to build resilience, inclusion, skills, and equity in the Gambia education and social protection sectors. This initiative exemplifies our steadfast commitment to fostering an educational paradigm that is both responsive and transformative. The findings of this study will serve as an indispensable repository of knowledge, shaping the discourse of TVET effectiveness and providing a nuanced understanding of its impact on economic development. We extend our sincere appreciation to the ALG Group for their meticulous approach and scholarly rigor in executing this study. Your dedication and close collaboration with the MoHERST team has yielded a comprehensive methodological sound analysis that will undoubtedly inform future policy directions. Equally, we express our profound gratitude to the Honorable Minister, Professor Per Gomez, whose acute leadership has been instrumental in advancing the national TVET agenda. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology has demonstrated its commitment to enhancing the quality, accessibility and relevance of TVET programs in the Gambia. The Gambia TVET Graduate Trace Study is not just another report. It's a roadmap to improving the technical and vocational education and training, or TVET systems in the Gambia. This significance of the TVET Graduate Tracing Study underpins MoHERST's commitment to evidence-based reform, seeking to critically examine the efficacy of TVET programs in fostering economic resilience and social mobility. By systematically assessing the employment trajectories and entrepreneurial engagements in TVET programs from 2018 to 2022, this study provides a roadmap in preparing our graduates for the demands of modern-day job market. Are we equipping them with the skills they need to succeed? This assessment is crucial for ensuring our programs remain relevant and future-proof. Secondly, it delves into our labor market integration and employment outcomes. We are looking at employment rates, job stability, and transition from education to work. This gives us a clear picture of how well our graduates are being absorbed into the workforce and how adaptable they are. Thirdly, this study assessing social inclusion and equity in TVET access. We are examining disparities based on gender, region, socio-economic backgrounds, and we must ensure that the TVET is a tool for social justice and inclusive development, reaching every corner of our society. Fourthly, we're exploring entrepreneurial dynamism and innovation. We know that entrepreneurship is a key to economic diversification. Thus, this study evaluates how our TVET graduates are engaging in self-employment and driving innovation. Fifthly, it evaluates the effectiveness of the institutional support mechanisms. We are looking at loans and grant schemes, and you will recall that just a few weeks ago, the Higher Education Ministry launched and gave grants to TVET institutions in the Gambia. So this is all part of the ongoing efforts between the collaboration of the World Bank, Ministry of Finance, and MoHERST. So we are looking at several interventions to see if they are truly helping our graduates to succeed. Are we providing the necessary support to ensure their success? Finally, this study helps to identify strategic areas of development. It provides data-driven insights to refine our programs, introduce new teaching methods, and strengthen the connection between education, industry, and policy. In essence, this study is a compass, guiding us towards a more effective and equitable TVET system. It's about ensuring graduates are not just trained, but empowered to contribute to the thriving Gambian economy. The validation of this TVET graduate tracer study transcends a simple procedural step. It marks a pivotal intellectual and strategic imperative, and the Central Project Coordinating Unit, with support from the World Bank, remains committed to transforming the study's insight into concrete and actionable reforms that cultivate the resilient and adaptive education ecosystem. As we collectively deliberate on the study's key findings, we must reaffirm our unwavering commitment to strengthen the TVET landscape in the Gambia. This validation exercise should serve as a power catalyst for innovation, driving policy refinement, and fostering sustained and meaningful engagement across the different stakeholders across all the sectors. In conclusion, this study underscores the indispensable role of an inclusive development in the Gambia. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Madam Hunter. I now call on the representative of the Africa Labour Group to make a statement.
Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Madam Permanent Secretary, distinguished guests. My name is Jacob Sambidi. I am representing Africa Label Group, the team of experts that conducted this study. It is a privilege to stand before you today. I would like to begin by acknowledging the invaluable partnerships that have made this study possible. On behalf of the research team and the management of Africa Label Group, I extend our sincere gratitude to the Ministry and the World Bank project team for entrusting us with this important assignment for the country. Africa Label Group is deeply committed to advancing research and policy development across Africa. Currently, we're leading another significant study in the Gambia, the Decentralized Policies Review Study. Some of our past engagements in the Gambia include the midterm evaluation of the youth empowerment through TVET program conducted in partnership with UNESCO in 2021-22, and the final evaluation of project commissioned by Save the Children. Our experience in the Gambia has been both fulfilling and insightful, and we look forward to continuing our collaboration in the future. At Africa Label Group, we take pride in our program, our proven track record of delivering high-impact research and consultancy services across various sectors. Our team of professionals bring deep industry expertise combined with hands-on experience. Some of our recent work include the following: leading feasibility studies for the implementation of programs for accelerated community development in Niger, Mauritania, and the Republic of Congo. Conducting consultancy to identify and evaluate the capacity of service providers, both facility and community-based workers, to deliver nutrition-related social and behavior change communication activities in Burkina Faso with the World Bank Group. Assessing local governance, transparency, and accountability in Francophone Africa with the World Bank Group. Developing the stabilization strategy for the Liptako-Gourma region in partnership with UNDP and the Liptako-Gourma Authority. Designing a national strategy for inclusive education in Burundi, commissioned by UNICEF Burundi. Evaluating the support program for implementation of the response plan for educational continuity in Burkina Faso, funded by the French Development Agency. Developing a policy and budgeted plan for the recruitment of primary school teachers and the payment of subsidies for community teachers under the PARA project in the Republic of Chad. Conducting a gender assessment of ministries and institutions in Burkina Faso for the Ministry of Gender and Promotion of Women. This is just a few examples of our work on the ground. For this current project in the Gambia, our primary objective aligns with the overarching goals of youth empowerment through TVET initiative. Especially, our study provides an evidence-based evaluation of the outcomes of technical and vocational education and training programs in the country, commissioned to assess the effectiveness of TVET initiatives. This study examines key indicators such as employment status, skills alignment, and the socio-economic impact on graduates from 2018 to 2022. By identifying strengths and challenges within the current system, Our report offers actionable insights to inform policy making, enhance program delivery, and improve the alignment between TVET education and the labor market needs. The study covers several key areas, including the effectiveness of TVET programs, employment and labor market outcomes, social inclusion and accessibility, entrepreneurship and innovation, evaluation of support mechanisms, and priority areas for development. Using a mixed method approach, we combined quantitative and qualitative methodologies to ensure a comprehensive analysis of TVET outcomes. Our key findings provide insights into the effectiveness of TVET programs and in-depth analysis of the TVET loan scheme and priority areas. To ensure deep understanding of the local context, we believe in local partnerships. That's why we have worked closely with Mr. Lamin Diba and a dedicated team of field researchers who played an instrumental role in data collection and analysis. We also appreciate the support and collaboration of the ministry officials, particularly the Director of Research, Mr. James Gomez, and the project coordinator, Madam Antata. On behalf of the research team and the Africa Labor Group Management, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Lamin Diba, to the Director of Research, to Mr. James Gomez, to the project coordinator, and to the field researchers, to the key informants, and to everyone who contributed to this project. We will not forget also the support of the following stakeholders: MoHERST, NACA, RepGam, ITC, GIZ, UNESCO, and the with the evaluation team. As we look forward to the presentation later today, I once again thank the Honorable Minister, Madam Permanent Secretary, and the World Bank project team for their trust and support. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jacob Sambweti. On that note, I will now kindly request the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology to give his opening statement for today. Honorable Minister, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, yes. The project coordinator and staff of CPCU, Ministry of Finance, our dynamic lady Antata, the team of Africa Labor Group Limited, the senior management of the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, MoHERST, senior academics and researchers from our respective universities and tertiary institutions here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our brothers and sisters from the media, senior government officials here present, welcome to yet another activity on MoHERST. It is an honor to join you today as we validate the final report of the Gambia TVET Tracer Study, a critical milestone in our collective effort to transform technical and vocational education and training in the Gambia. This study is more than just a report. It is a testament to our commitment to building a skills-driven economy, ensuring that every young Gambian has access to quality training, meaningful employment, and sustainable livelihoods. Just less than 2 months ago, we had a meeting to validate a tracer study for the University of Gambia graduates. 2 months after, here we are, validating another tracer study, this time for the TVET. These tracer studies are unprecedented in the history of tertiary and higher education in the Gambia. That sends a signal that we are on the move, that we are ready to celebrate our independence. 6 years independence celebration is meaningful. We give content to that celebration, hence what is unfolding. You will be invited for another activity. Light shining. We recognize that the prosperity of our nation depends on the ability of our youth to access the right skills, adapt to industry demands, and drive innovation. This is why we continue to expand TVET opportunities, invest in training infrastructure, and enhance partnership with the private sector, ensuring that Gambian youth are not just job seekers, but job creators. Ensuring that Gambian youth are not bystanders, but they are agents of change for development. That's the roadmap. That's the vision. And we are calling on the youths to come forward and be those builders. We are asking for the youths to come forward and all stakeholders to join this move and take part in this development trajectory. The tracer study provides an empirical foundation to guide policy reforms and institutional strategies aimed at scaling, upskilling, and reskilling our workforce. The findings offer valuable insights into employment trends, industry needs, and the impact of TVET programs on graduates' career trajectories. More importantly, they highlight the progress we have made, the challenges that remain, and the opportunities ahead to further strengthen our TVET ecosystem. Because yes, we need to signpost our TVET ecosystem. How far we have gone? What are our achievements? But then there are some gaps, and the study should help us to identify those gaps so that we sit up and respond. Because to respond, we must. We're given the opportunity on behalf of the Gambian people in the Republic, we are called to respond and propose alternatives to the country to stay their own market and get hope. We are not a dead nation. We are the Gambia, where people come together around the table of academic sisterhood and brotherhood and propose a tangible and sustainable solution for their development. That's our belief. That's our strong conviction. And we strongly believe that this study will help trigger that process. And therefore, it will help signpost higher education ecosystem. As we validate this report today, let us reaffirm our collective responsibility to ensure that TVET remains a powerful tool for national development. You cannot develop without TVET. TVET is the road. TVET is the answer. TVET helps you to move from the technical problem you're having into now a system of containment. You contain the youth because you've given them hope. You contain the youth because you've given them alternatives. You contain the youth because you're giving them jobs. You contain the youth because they are feeding themselves, feeding their family, feeding the nation. That's how development unfolds. Anything other than that, you're wasting your time. Anything other than that, you are delaying your development. And my students from UTG knows our mantra is development is now. It cannot be postponed. So let us work together. Government, training institutions, industry leaders, and development partners to bridge the skills gap, foster entrepreneurship, and create an environment where Gambian youth can thrive in an ever-evolving job market. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I extend my gratitude to all stakeholders, team of consultants, and institutions that contributed to this study. Your dedication to this process reflects our shared ambition to harness the potential of TVET as a catalyst for economic growth and social progress. This validation session open and look forward to fruitful discussions that will shape the future of TVET in the Gambia. Shalom.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for that rousing statement. I think it deserves another round of applause. Our Pastor Imam for Inshallah. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, and thank you to you all members of the High Table for your presence as well. I've been requested to announce that we'll be having a group photo and a very short coffee break, because unfortunately we're running about 1 hour behind time. So we'll take the group photo first and then have a coffee break and be in the room by what time, James?
What time is it now?
It's 10:45. All of this in 15 minutes. 11 o'clock?